I am Mayra, and I'm going to report about the assessment in the affective domain. So, in the Bloom's taxonomy, three domains of learning were identified: the cognitive, psychomotor, and affective domain. Cognitive domain means aiming to develop the mental skills and the acquisition of knowledge in the individual. Psychomotor means includes physical movements, coordination, and use of the motor skills areas, or it is concerned with manual or physical skills. And the affective domain involves our feelings, emotions, and attitudes, and includes the manner in which we deal with things emotionally. So in this chapter, we shall be concerned with the affective domain. Let us not pay attention only to the development of the mind, which is the cognitive, and the head, which is the physical skills. Let us give attention to the development of the heart, which is the affective domain. So affective domain focuses on the attitudes, values, and interests of appreciation of learners. Affective domain centers on the interpersonal skills of thinking and reasoning related to feelings or emotions. For as the Bible says, here is an example. What does it profit a man if he gains the whole world but loses his soul? Indeed, what does profit a man? Kasi makuha sa isang katao, ay example, dato siya, then wa siya kalipay, or wa siya nalipay, or walay sense yung kinabuhat. And another example is, we have heard people say he or she is good but not educated. Yes, makabukaan ang mga storya. Kung man na siya, eskwela pero dili edukada. This statement points to the fact that much of what has happened in the education process was focused on the cognitive development. Next. So, next is the categories of soft skills. First is the social skill. So social skill is gaining confidence, facilitating interaction, and communication with others where social rules and regulations are created. And communicated and changed in verbal and non-verbal ways. So the process of learning these skills is called socialization. It is about how we socialize. And lack of skills can cause social awkwardness. And the second is the self-management. Self-management is skills that are abilities allow people to control their thoughts, feelings, and action. If you have strong self-management skills, you're able to set goals independently and take the initiative to achieve them. So it is about self-management, how you manage yourself, how you manage the skills in yourself. Then next is the academic soft skills. Academic soft skills, also called people skills, are the mix of social and interpersonal skills, character traits, and professional attitudes that all jobs require. And it requires teamwork, patience, time management, communication, and are just a few that are just a few examples. The importance of academic soft skills, it is allow people to better collaborate in projects together, brainstorming, and negotiate and gather support and encourage from others. It is about teamwork. So teamwork. The best example is collaboration. Next is the approaches to learning. The approaches to learning is focuses on how children learn. It refers to skills and behaviors that children use to engage in learning. It incorporates emotional, behavioral, and cognitive self-regulation as well as initiative, curiosity, and creativity. So approaches to learning domain focus on how children learn, how children know what are the things that they are going to learn. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, ma'am. So now let's proceed to the taxonomy of educational objectives in affective domain. So first, the taxonomy in the affective domain contains a large number of objectives in the literature expressed as interests, attitudes, appreciations, values, and emotional sets or biases, according to Kratwell. So now let's move on to the five level or steps of affective domains. So first is the receiving, is being aware of or sensitive to the existence of certain ideas, materials, or phenomena, and being willing to tolerate them. Meaning to say that from the word receive, the students will be attentive, being aware, and just have a respectfully listen to the teachers of what will be being imparted to the information from to the teachers or other or their or their classmates. So the receiving level is all about um, accepting, then listening. So that's why they are only gathering data for their own. So now let's move to responding. So responding is being committed in some small measure to the ideas, materials, or phenomena involved by actively responding them. So from the word respond, so the students will be responding of what being getting taught of the teachers. Like for example, a class discussions. Um, Teachers asking questions regarding to the information that they provide to the students of what they understand. So the students will have a willingness to respond, no, respond of what he or she understand to the topic. So in responding, it's all about respond and participate in class, especially in a group discussions or a group presentation. So that level, it is all about students' participations or responding. The next one is valuing. So valuing is willing to be perceived by others as attaching importance to certain ideas, materials, or phenomena. So meaning to say that the worth or value a person attaches to a particular object, a phenomenon, or behavior. This ranges from simple acceptance to the more complex state of commitment. So valuing is based on the internalization of a set of specified values, while clues to these values are expressed in the learner's overt behavior and are often identifiable. So examples demonstrates belief in the democratic process, is sensitive towards individual and cultural differences, shows the ability to solve problems, proposes a plan to social improvement and follows through with commitment, inform informs management on matters that one feels strongly about. So let's move on to organizations. Organization is relating the value to those already held and bring it into a harmonious and internally consistent philosophy. So meaning to say that organizes values into priorities by contrasting different values, resolving conflicts between them, and creating a unique value system. No, the emphasis is on comparing, relating, and synthesizing values. So that's all about the organization. So the last one is characterization. So characterizations by value or value set is to act consistently in accordance with the values he or she has internalized. So characterizations or internalizing value has a value system that controls their behavior. The behavior is pervasive, consistent, predictable, and most importantly, characteristic of the learner. Instructional objectives are concerned with the student's general patterns of adjustment, personal, social, or emotional. So, I will give you an example. So, show self-reliance when working independently. So that's kind of or that's an example of a characterization. So another is cooperates in group activities, uses an objective approaches in problem solving, displays a professional commitment to ethical practices on a daily basis, or revises judgment and changes behavior in light of new evidence and values people for what they are, not how they look. So take note that all of the level will have a problem, no? Or it face, or we cannot avoid that the students not getting, especially in receiving, that students will kada bitong walay willingness. It is because wala na reach sa teacher ang ilang interest, interest. So let's, for example, like the students or the teachers provide a kining activity, or activity reading a book, then the students dili siya ganahan sa book. That's why the willingness of reading dili makuha niya nga, which the objectives of the teacher. So kada lang ang gina-take note ani nga taxonomy. So I will give you the keyword of those level of educational objectives. The first is receiving. First, accept, attend, develop, recognize. The second is responding. Complete, comply, cooperate, discuss, examine, obey, respond. The third one is valuing. Accept, defend, devote, pursue, seek. And the third one is organization. Codify, discriminate, display, order, organize, systematize, and weigh. And the last one is the characterizations. Is about internalize and verify. And that could be all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Good day, everyone. I am Ronald Mendoza, and as a continuation, my task is to report about the methods of assessing learning in the affective domain. So, Macmillan 2007 gives three feasible methods of assessing learning or learners' development in the affective domain. So, first is the teacher observation. So, it is one of the essential tools for formative assessment. And teacher observation can be unstructured observation and structured observation. So unstructured observation is when observation is open-ended. Teacher's observation is not limited to items in a checklist or rating scale. So meaning it is the most common and a very practical way of observing the students. Like it is your own perception how you look with the student. It's like you are generalizing and you look at this at the end of the day like you're asking, is there a progress in the student? So you are looking it holistically. Next is the structured observation. So it is when he or she is guided in what to observe by a checklist or a rating scale. So meaning structures as in structured observation, there is a document or a paper that the teacher should be followed. Say for example, there is a checklist provided that for the student to do this or that. So there is enumerated actions or habits of the students, and then you are only check one. You should check. You are only checking it. So next, to make teacher observation work in relation to the assessment of effective learning, the following should be observed. First, determine the behavior to be observed in advance. So you need to the teacher must determine first the behavior that he or she want to observe. Then record students' important data such as time, date, and place. If it is structured, then record brief descriptions of relevant behavior. If interpretations separate from description, record both positive and negative behaviors. Have as much observation of each student as necessary. Avoid personal bias. Be objective. Immediately record the observation. Apply a simple and efficient procedure. A student may also do observation of a classmate or peer. For his or her observation to be reliable like a teacher, the overall purpose of the observation must be made clearly. So the second is the student self-report. So from the word itself, student self-report. So it requires the student to provide an account of his or her attitude or feelings towards a concept or idea or people. It is also referred to as a written reflections. Example, a teacher may require a student to write his thoughts on topics like why I like or dislike physics, or why I like or dislike coming to school. A student self-report can also be derived from a way of student interview and in a survey or a questionnaire. So student interview is when the teacher may interview a student on whether the student likes or hates physics as subject and why. So it's like you ask the students one by one. And also, student self-report can be derived in survey and questionnaire. So this survey and questionnaire can make use of constructed response format like an essay. So why is physics is my favorite subject? Say for example, or why is physics my pet peeve? The title of an essay. So about the terms of physics, or a teacher may also get the self-report by means of a selected response format or by means of assessment tools such as checklist, rating scale, or a semantic differential scale. And the third methods of assessing in the learning effective domain is the peer ratings. So is to ask the students peer to rate him or her on affected items where the teacher wants to rate that students. So if we have teacher in number one and we have the self student self in number two, in number three it is for the classmates or friends around the students. So it's the students evaluating his or her classmates in this aspect because sometimes or always observe or do everything and everywhere sa students. So unsa man ako
Let's start. So, my topic is all about affective assessment tools. There are different methods of assessing learning or development in the affective domain, namely observation, student self-report, and peer ratings make use of assessment tools such as Likert scale, semantic differential, checklist, sentence completion, and students' written reflection. So let's talk about first the Likert scale. A Likert scale is one example of a rating scale. It makes use of a 5-point scale from strongly disagree, disagree, and decided agree to strongly agree. So an example of this is kanang naa sa ginayus nato sa ato mga research paper, which is naa siya mga options or five options nga pilihan sa mga estudyante or sa mga respondents kung aha dapit ato ang ilaang pilion. The second one is the sentence completion. As the name implies, the student is asked to complete a given complete sentence related to the intended learning outcome. This method is based on the idea that sentence completion will reveal more about thoughts, pathologies, and emotional concepts than listening with direct question. So, ang aning kaan, sentence completion is ang respondents are given incomplete sentence and asked to complete the thought. Ang kanya niya purpose is to promote the respondents to disclose their causal feelings. Kaya aron maroon nato kung unsay aron maka-provide sad ang mga respondents indicates ilang attitudes, ilang beliefs, kung unsa ilang mga motivations or other mental states. So, ang ikatulog is the semantic differential. Kani semantic differential is nara ni siya kay duha ka option or pilian. Unlike sa Likert scale, na siya mo-rate ka og 5 to 0 or 5 to 1 or sa Likert scale. Kaning semantic scale is siya, opposite nga adjectives like bad or good, happy or sad, or ni agree ba or ni disagree. Like opposite to siya, mo siya kalahian sa Likert scale o semantic scale. So the fourth one is the checklist. In a checklist, as the name implies, the student simply checks an item that is observed or present or possessed or that applies to him or her. So kaning checklist is nahihatag ang teacher or any nga maghatag nimo og variety of sentence kaya or sentence or kanang mga basta mga kuan siya different sentences nga imuhang chikan kung adapted or evaluate ako sa estudyante kung nabay ko anang niya ang mindset ning growth ba or aning checklist kay mabawaan ko ang estudyante is nabay growth sa gikan sa before sa assessment, during assessment, and after assessment. So ang pinakalas ang self-written student's written reflection. In using this measurement tool, the teacher asks the students, for example, to write their personal thoughts and feelings on a subject or topic given by the teacher, like why I like or dislike mathematics. A reflection paper allows students to take a personal approach and express their thoughts on a given topic. So, kaning students' written reflection is, isa karaan niya, sa teacher is after the discussion. Kaya aron mabawaan kung unsay learn nila, kung unsay wala ang subject nila, or unsay ilang reflection. Unsay ilang na-reflect tabangin sa katong topic. Unsay na-realize nila nga inanire ni siya or kanang mga thoughts nila kabahin sa katong discussion or sa topic nga ihatag sa maestra. That's all. Thank you.